So, welcome back gamer Android. Welcome to Cafe Game. Ya, kali ini saya akan memainkan game Android lagi, yaitu ini. Judulnya The Forest 3 ya. Ini game PS4 ya. Dan sekarang sudah keluar versi Android nih ya. Jadi seperti inilah tampilan awalnya. Coba kita lihat di option. Commentary mode, subtitle, centang. Commentary mode, apa itu ya? Kamera sensitivitas. Oke, kita pilih new game aja. Oke, di sini menu button, move fork on this side, continue. Tap anywhere on this side. Jump button. Move camera on this side. Oke lah, kita continue. Progress is at the beginning of a level. Continue. Loading. Wow, pemandangannya guys. Apakah ini bersalju dan langitnya ungu ya? Tidak ada settingan grafik, jadi seperti ini. Bagaimana? Kita
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
kita memerankan.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Oke, mungkin kita aktifkan.
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
Ini game tentang apa ya?
I don't know.
Komentar.
It seems weird, but I had one of the most
Ada
vivid
perempuan,
dreams
tapi
of
kita
my life.
memerankan
I saw a fox on a
Fox.
snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been
di
going
sini
on?
untuk kameranya,
I don't know.
di sini untuk
It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not
Sama.
meant to make sense. A lot's
Lompat.
happened the past couple days, that's all.
Well, if you're not going to sleep
oh
anyway,
bisa
you
menginjak
should tell
angin.
me. I want to
Menginjak
hear.
angin.
Alright.
Ini adalah setting grafiknya ya, yang saya dapat karena tidak ada settingan grafiknya. Jadi double tap. Tujuan kita kemana ini ya? Jadi sepertinya dari awal itu ada suara dua orang ya, manusia, laki dan wanita, membicarakan tentang, mengisahkan tentang rubah ini ya, yang mereka lihat kayak. Dan sekarang kita memerankan rubahnya. Apakah game ini open world ya? Ini luas sekali ini daerahnya. Gak bisa ngedas atau sprint kayaknya biar lebih cepat. Apa ini? Why I made this game? What?
So it's usually at this point where people say something like, "This is not the kind of game I was expecting." And that happened a lot at PAX West when I showed it. We'd have little kids play it, but then they see a dead fox cub, or a kit is technically the word, but cub sounds, I don't know, it sounds better. Like Wes Anderson uses it in Fantastic Mr. Fox, so I thought cub would be alright. But anyway, having this game, I wanted it to be more serious. This game's based on dealing with the death of my father, which was the hardest thing that's ever happened to me and my family. But I don't want to talk about it here, and I didn't want to talk about it with anybody really to this day still. It's very personal. And that's why I made this game. That's exactly the reason. Because I wanted to get those feelings out and like communicate with people without like talking about it. And so that's what the first tree is. It's me dealing with my feelings, and it was a personal project, and it was just me, and it actually, like, I'm really glad I made it, but it wasn't easy to make, I guess is what I'm saying.
Oke guys, jadi kayaknya game ini tentang kisahnya atau imajinasi dari kisahnya developer game ini ya, yang mengisahkan seperti ini. Ada rubah yang mati ini mengisahkan seperti kematian ayahnya yang developer pembuat game ini ya. Jadi dia menuangkan perasaannya, imajinasinya di game ini ya. Jadi sedih sih ini game. Oke, kita lanjutkan ya.
So, not far from her home, she followed that path to something unexpected.
Oke ya. Rubahnya menangis ketika melihat.
She couldn't stay though. She had to find her other 2 children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
Jadi, apakah yang tadi rubah yang mati itu adalah pasangannya? Kita ini memainkan rubah yang betina ya,
Fox looked high and
mencari
low, searching for any sign of her cubs.
anaknya, 2
Points of
anaknya.
light showed the way to this ancient tree. It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story too.
Bintang ini
I felt like I
collectible.
was right behind her the whole time.
Oke, baru 4, 5. Kontrolernya gerakan rubahnya agak kaku ya. Banyak bintangnya. Oke, kita dengarkan developernya di sini, Bunnies.
The bunnies were added because my wife, Elise, who also voices Rachel in the game,
Bunnies.
also helped a ton
Bunnies
to
itu
make the
kelinci ya.
game. As we were playing, she just said it. The world felt kind of empty and not alive
Oh,
enough.
di sana
So
baru
I
muncul.
knew we needed to add some kind of life, and so the bunnies was like the first idea that
Gak
came to
bisa
mind. And like most of the game,
tangkap.
I used like publicly available assets to speed up production because I was working full time along with making this game, and we just had our first baby, a little girl named Evelyn. So I was messing with this asset called Herd Sim, and at one point, like the generation script that creates variations of the sizes of the bunny. One time I got out of control and it made like this monster bunny that towered over everybody. And I shared that GIF on Imager and Reddit, and that was a huge hit. It helped definitely gain an audience for this game. But it's hard because this game is like so serious. It's about life and death, not giant bunnies. But I knew I needed something, like a shout out to that, because it was pretty fun. So if you're able to catch all the bunnies on this map, I think there's around 13, then you'll get a special surprise. So good luck.
So guys, jadi mungkin ini tipe game yang kalian mainkan di saat kalian sedang santai-santainya ya. Banyak waktu luang dan kalian nggak tahu mau ngapain, ya, mainkan game ini ya. Agar kalian bisa merasakan feeling dan cerita si developernya tentang game ini ya. Sana ada burung. Jadi ya seperti ini yang saya dapatkan grafiknya ya dari ponsel saya ini, Oppo F7 ya. Ya lumayan lah ya. Jadi guys, bagaimana menurut kalian tentang awal-awal game ini ya? Apa ini? Gali?
Do you remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas,
Apa itu ya?
then a carving knife was his paintbrush.
Oh, kereta
Even
mainan.
after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Ya guys, jadi mungkin sampai di sini dulu ya. Gamenya, reviewnya ya dari game The First 3 ini ya. Dan mohon maaf kalau kalian mendengar suara-suara luar ya, suara alam. Itu suara alam ya. Karena saya rekamnya di pagi hari menjelang siang ini. Ya, kalian fokus saja sama suara saya dan gamenya. Jadi bagaimana menurut kalian dengan game ini? Kalau kalian tertarik silahkan download ya. Saya sudah menyertakan linknya di deskripsi ya.
The bunnies were added because my wife, Elise, who also voices Rachel in the game,
Jadi
also
ya,
helped a ton
sampai
to
jumpa
make
di
the
next
game.
video guys.
As we were playing, she just said the world felt kind of empty and not alive enough. So I knew we needed to add some kind of life. And so the bunnies was like the first idea that
So
came to
sampai
mind.
jumpa di next video guys.
And like most of the game, I used like publicly available
Sampai jumpa di
assets
next
to
video,
speed up
ya.
production because I was working full
Okay,
time
bye bye.
along with
Have a good
making this
day.
game, and we just had our first baby.